Hey everybody, what's crockin'? I'm King Crocker, and today we're going to be talking about a different YouTuber. I know, I don't usually do this, and I don't usually draw stuff on camera as I'm not really the best artist, but I am going to try my best for y'all today. And today the YouTuber we're going to be talking about is one a lot of you may know and a lot of you may not, and he goes by Beasty online. Now, if you know Beasty, you know he's been gone for basically a year. And I wanted to talk about where I think he might be, as well as a little documentary on how he's had an impact on my life. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, who even is this Beastie dude you're talking about? Like, who are you talking about right now? Well, let me tell you. Ryan Watley Michael was born on a farm. I want to say Kentucky, but don't quote me on that. He was born into a family of 6, his mom, his dad, his 2 brothers, him, and his sister. Pretty sure that equals 6. Due to this, he grew up to not have the same luxuries a lot of people his age did. Due to his parents being very conservative and old-fashioned, he was basically cut off from the rest of the world. However, despite growing up in this atmosphere, BC grew up to like rap music, guns, and most of all, screaming. Or maybe dark humor. It's one of the two. Very little is known about BC's childhood as he's a very private person, but as far as fans know, he was a very weird kid in school who often got picked on and didn't get his first Xbox 360 until he was, I want to say a senior in high school when he started getting his own money. Before doing YouTube, BC really liked playing video games such as Call of Duty or really any game that put a gun in his hands. He had a series of channels over the years. Most of them failed, however, but the one I remember, and you can find some of these if you go back far enough, is his Call of Duty cutcoms. Now, for those of you who don't know, Call of Duty cutcoms were a very old, very simple style of content creation. It was where one would sit down, play Call of Duty, and just talk about random shit. BC would explain that his biggest inspiration was from FaZe Jev. Shout out FaZe Jev. These videos were made in 2015, 2014, some even in 2016. This is when reaction channels started getting big. They started getting views, and one day Beastie decided he himself would do a reaction. And it did amazing. I think currently on his channel it stands at a whopping 600k views. God, I cannot speak today. But a whopping 600k views. As soon as that blew up, that's immediately what he started doing. Reactions on reactions on reactions on reactions on reactions. Because the ad revenue was good for this, and it helped him move a lot. Like, he moves a lot. His fans know this. But, as you know, YouTube's made questionable changes over the years, and creators would often copyright claim reaction videos because they often saw it as people taking credit for something they put hours and hours and hours into and getting money off of it. In some cases, more money than the actual creator was making. And not to mention, Beastie had a very, very dark personality, which often had sponsorships lead away from him. But he was genuinely not a bad person. Like, everybody knows this. He said he was, but he's not. Like, he often did giveaways, and he often, with sponsorships he got, he would always compliment the game and how good it was. Because that's what I remember them being, was mostly games. As of right now, he has 2 strikes on his reaction channel. And if you don't know, it's literally 3 strikes are out. And that's the biggest reason why it's inactive right now. Because currently that's what brings the bills in, and that's also his most popular channel. So I guess BC didn't want to upload another reaction out of fear of losing his most popular channel, which, really, I don't blame him. So after leaving his reaction channel, he switched over to his gaming channel, which I actually really enjoyed his gaming content. I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was very like him, like he was going back to his old roots. And not to mention, you can definitely tell he's matured a lot in the gaming videos compared to the content he used to make. Like, he still swore, but there was less of it. Like, he seemed like a more calm, relaxed person. He often thought about certain things that were going on in the game. Like, I feel like he wasn't before. Like, obviously, in the reactions he was too, but, like, I don't think he thought on a more in-depth scale like he did the games. Now, the part that y'all clicked on the video for, where in the world is he? Well, as of right now, I can't really tell you. But I do have a few theories. One, he's moving. Let's be honest. Beasty moves a lot. It's what he's known for. He's moved into 3 different states, but bought his first house. So maybe the buying the house wasn't enough. My second theory is he's going through medical issues. Because the last time he disappeared, he explained that he had to go to the ICU and was out for a while. And that's why he wasn't uploading. So it's very, very possible he's having issues again. And my third and final theory is he's officially started his business. He's talked frequently about how his plan was to start a business.
Hi,
and personally, I wish him the best of luck with said business.
But like I was saying, my third and final theory is I think he's officially started his business. And if that's the case, then I wish him the best of luck. Would I like him to return? Abso-fucking-lutely. He was a big inspiration on my life. And like his stories really hit close to home because I also live in a very, very small town. It's a very conservative area. There's only like 700 people in it. And I feel like I like a lot of the same things he does, and I share a lot of the same views he does. And I feel like a big part of that was he was such a big part of my childhood. So if you're watching this, Beastie, somehow, please come back. And if you don't come back, please give us an explanation. We miss you, man. We really, really miss you. And that you'll see that on the comments of your newest video. It's just people asking you where you are, how you doing. And a couple other things I wanted to bring up was Beastie's only ever collabed with 2 people. Well, he didn't collab with his brother, but his brother had a channel, but he also collabed with another YouTuber named Dana Games. And both of them quit, probably because of harassment from Beastie's fans asking them where he is. And if I was in their shoes, I'd probably do that too. Like, you're not even watching my videos for me. You're watching videos for someone I associate with. And I feel like a lot of creators lost respect for Beastie because of that. Even though it's not his fault. Like, I understand they're mad at his community, but that's not his fault. So as of right now, there is hope he will return, as he, a couple weeks ago, updated his Call of Duty Vanguard playlist. But I think the only sure way of bringing him back, if he wants to come back, I mean, he doesn't have to come back. He's a grown-ass man. But I feel like the best way of increasing the chances of him coming back is getting his gaming channel to 1 million subs. As of right now, as I'm recording this, it sits at 915K. If every single one of his subscribers makes a new account and subscribes to that channel, that would double his sub count. So imagine he gets an email from YouTube saying, hey, you hit 1 million subs, your golden plaque's on the way. That might push him to come back. If he wants to. He's a grown-ass man. He doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video talking about Beastie. It's a very sensitive topic for a lot of his fans, and it's especially me because I really, really miss him. And I basically grew up on Beastie. Like, a lot of my content creation and a lot of my commentary style is based off of him. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Thanks for sticking around this long, and peace out. Beastie, if you're watching this, come back. We miss you. And I love you. No homo, but I love you. Peace.